Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Morning.
Yeah, all right.
Fine, thank you.
Let's get started with the last activity, exercise number 5, page 94. Complete the sentence in a way that's true for you. Then compare your sentences with a partner. Example, I want to study a subject that I am interested in. Now, you need to complete number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Look at number 1. I sometimes go out with my friends who can complete that.
Can I complete it?
Yes?
I sometimes go out with my friends who is always funny.
Who are always funny. Okay, number 2. I prefer reading stories that. George.
أحلها أستاذ.
Okay.
I prefer reading stories that happy ending.
That have happy endings, we say. That have. Repeat that again, please. Can you?
I prefer reading stories that have happy ending.
Thank you. George, can you do it again with a different answer?
Yes, I prefer reading stories that contains exciting actions.
That contain exciting action. Okay. Now, number 3, I want
أستاذ
to.
أحكي كمان جملة.
Okay.
I prefer reading stories that have animals talking.
Okay, that's nice. Now, any other ideas, other students? For number 2? Let's move to number 3 then. I want to study a subject that at university. I want to study a subject that, Shima. Yes.
That is amazing.
Okay. Okay, that's good for me in the future. That will give me a job, a good job. Any other ideas?
That make a good income.
That gives a good income. Okay, or helps me make a good income. Repeat that again, George, please.
I want to study subject that give me a good income.
Okay. I live with my parents who.
That is available in my country.
That's, what is it? Repeat the sentence again, can
The
you?
job
Say, read it.
I want to study a subject that is available in my country.
Okay, thank you. Now, I live with my parents who.
Who are always kind to me.
Okay, that's great. Repeat it again as a complete sentence, will you please?
Yes, I will. I live with my parents who are always kind to me.
Thank you. Now, I live in which? Now, your town or city or village.
I live in Zababda, which is near Jenin.
Okay, that's nice, Shima. Thank you. Now, other ideas. I live in.
I live in Zababda, which is so small.
Okay, that's good. Other ideas. Other students from other places. Yes.
I live in Kawati, which is a city in Palestine.
Okay, that's nice. Now, other ideas. Anybody?
أستاذ.
Yes.
I live in Zababde, which is a small village near Jenin.
Okay, that's nice. That's great. Now, my best friend who's, you can talk about the name and tell us something about him or her. Yes. For example, my best friend whose name is Rana is very smart. Okay. Come on. Amal.
My best friend, who's wearing a blue shirt, is rich.
Okay, you can say my best friend who's مثلا who's Rawan is wearing a blue dress, or my best friend whose name is Rawan is very rich. Okay, say that again, can you?
My best friend, who is named Rawan, wearing a blue
Shirt is very rich.
And wearing a blue shirt is very rich. You need the verb in your sentences, Amal. Be careful. Jude, the next one, the place where. I will tell you, the place where I live is far away from the city center. The place where I live is far away from the city center. You could say the place where I live is in the middle of town, Jude, can't you?
The place where صراحة أستاذ مش عارفة.
So try think about that. Carol, can you?
The place where you live, your passion,
Huh?
passion.
Is your passion. Okay. The place where you live is your passion. Now, the place where she lives is very rich, is very beautiful, we could say. Other ideas, other students, come on. Yusuf. Shima. Julene.
أستاذ أحكي.
Yes.
The place where is very nice.
No, the place where Iyad lives, for example, you say is very nice. Say it again.
The place where Iyad lives was very nice.
Was very nice or is very nice. Okay, thank you. Lujain.
The place where I live is very quiet.
Okay, it's very quiet. It's at the top of the mountain, you could say as well, can't you?
Yes, I can. The place where I live is in the top of the mountain.
At the top of the mountain, that's good. Your example is nice and this
The
example is
place
also okay. Yes, others, come on.
The place where says
Yes.
the place where my enemies live is my place.
Okay, is my place. Now, thank you very much for this activity. We move to the next period, period 5, integrated skills. So you move to the next page. You have this exercise here. Look at the examples, then complete the table below. Example 1, 2, 3. Shaima, read them, please.
At last, the couple could get married. He tried again and again, and finally the door opened. At the beginning of the tale, a poor man was living in a small house. At first, he was afraid, but then he saw that the spider wasn't dangerous. At the end of the fairy story, the hero returned home.
Thank you. Now, if you look at the words in bold, the underlined words, all are words that talk about the time. These words are usually used when writing or telling a story. Now, we have at last, finally, at the beginning, at first, at the end. Which one of them do you think means the conclusion of the story? We use at the conclusion of the story or a film.
At the end.
Okay. Now, which one after a long time of waiting or trying?
Finally.
Two.
Finally.
You have two.
Finally.
Finally or? Yes.
At last.
Yes. Now, so finally or at last means after a long time. يعني بعد جهد جهيد, بعد تعب. لكن at the end means,
beginning.
Okay, at the beginning, number 4. Now, at the beginning, في بداية القصة, the start of a story or a film, and finally, the situation will change later.
At the first.
At first.
Now, we need to learn when we use them. Thank you. We use at the end when we are finishing the story, the last thing. We use finally if we want to talk about something that took a long time and was difficult. بنقول وبالآخر قدر يعمل هيك. Now, at last is the same as finally. At the beginning, we start the story with this. At the beginning, there were 2 animals and 1 little boy with his sister, for example. Now, at first, if we say something that's going to change, يعني لما تقول لواحد بالأول معناته بدك تقول له شيء وبعد شوي تقول له انه تغير الشيء مرة ثانية. بالأول كانوا تعبانين بس لأنهم مبسوطين ما حسوا بالتعب. For example, at first they were very tired, but then everything good together. They were because they were very happy. So the first one, what does it mean? Read that, please, Julene. Number 1.
At the end,
Yes.
the Conclusion of story.
Yes. Yes, conclusion. Okay, the second one, Simone. سمعان.
يلا أستاذ. After a long time of waiting for or trying, finally after a long time of waiting or trying.
Okay, now the next one. Julia,
اقرأ أستاذ.
shall I wait for Julia?
أستاذ وين بالله؟
Number 4 now.
Yeah. The start of a story or film at the beginning.
Okay, the last one, Amal.
At first, the situation will change later.
Okay, now you have another page here. You need to use 5 of the words in the sentences. This is a homework for you for next time. And another 5 words will be used from the activity after that. Look at it here. Now we are going to stop sharing here and do something different. Now, you can see this now, can't you?
راحت الصورة من عنا.
You don't have it now?
No.
الصورة أستاذ.
Okay. Now you have it, yes?
Yes.
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 أستاذ.
نعم. Yes.
إيه عادة تعطينا شو معانيهم ما كنت ملحقة.
Okay. At first بالأول. At the beginning في البداية. At last في النهاية أخيرا مع finally. و at the beginning في البداية. نفس المعنى تقريبا. Can you see the screen now?
Yes.
Yes. So this is a website, www.perfectenglishgrammar.com, defining relative clauses, exercise 2. مراجعة للي أخذناه. Read the question, please, شيماء.
Make a new sentence by joining the two short sentences. The sentence in
italics, yes.
italics should become the relative clauses, and the relative pronoun is the object.
Okay. كلهن object إذن هنا. Okay. إذن reduce relative clauses. Now, number 1. Lujain, can you do it?
I will try. We ate the fruit. I bought the fruit. We ate the fruit which I buy.
أو
I
بدون
bought.
بدون which شو بتصير؟
We ate the fruit. I bought it. Oh, I
Okay.
bought.
So this is it. We ate the food or the fruit I bought. Number 2, Jude.
She bought the computer her brother had recommended the computer. She bought the computer which her brother had recommended.
بدون ما نستخدم which هو reduce لأنه مفعول به. Yes. Read it again. Look at the screen.
She bought the computer brother had recommended.
Her brother had recommended. Now the next one, Amal.
He lost money. I had given him the money. He lost the money I had given him.
Thank you. Look at it. Now, number 4. Kinda. Yazan.
أستاذ.
Yalla, number 4.
Shoes. We called the taxi company. Joel often used the taxi company. Says we called the taxi company. Who Joel often
لا بدون هو بدون شيء بس بنقراها. Yes.
Joel often
uses.
use the taxi company.
بدون the taxi company مالك ربط الجملتين مع بعض. Julian, can you repeat that? Julian. Yazan, look at this sentence. Now, the taxi company here is the same as the one here. It's the object. So when we join the sentences, we cross out the full stop and we cross out this part and we read it. You read it, we call the taxi company.
Yes,
Julie
yes.
often uses. So repeat it again, Yazan.
We call the taxi company. Julie often use.
Okay, now the next one, Sam'an. Shima.
أستاذ أجرب.
يلا.
John met a girl I used to employ the girl. John met a girl I used to employ.
Thank you. That's nice. Yes, look at it. It's okay. Now, number 6 will be for Lorraine. Lorraine. Lucy called the doctor. Yes.
أستاذ
Yes.
أنا كارول أجاوب.
يلا Carol. Okay, I know.
Lucy called the doctor. My brother know the doctor. Lucy called the doctor. My mother knows.
Oh, my mother knows. Thank you.
Knows.
Now, number 7. Ranin. أمل.
أحلها أستاذ.
يلا.
He brought a woman. I used to often meet the woman. He brought a woman I used to often meet.
Okay, thank you. Amal. 8.
We employed the lawyer. Julie recommended the lawyer. We employed the lawyer. Julie recommended.
Thank you very much. Now, Lujain again, number 9.
The fruit is on the table. I bought the fruit. The fruit is on the table. I bought.
انتبهي للجملة هاي كمان مرة. Lujain.
The fruit is on the table. Yes.
Yes. So do it again.
The fruit that I bought
بدون ذات.
was on the
ما هي reduce. شو بتصير؟
the fruit
I bought. يلا.
I bought the fruit is on the table.
No. طلع بصير الجملة الثانية ورا اسم ورا the fruit اللي كنا حشوة. The fruit I bought is on the table. Repeat it again for the last time.
The fruit I bought is on the table.
Okay, Yaqub, the second one, number 10. It's in the same way. Yes, Yaqub. Hiba. Nataline. Loreen.
أين أستاذ؟
يلا.
أستاذ
رقم 10.
أي واحدة؟
Number 10.
The wallet belongs to John. Lucy found the wallet in the garden.
Yes.
يا أستاذ مش أحلى.
Yes.
لا أستاذ.
خليها تحاول. Shima, can you help her then?
Yes. In the garden, Lucy found the wallet belongs to John.
No. Well, come on. You start with this, the wallet.
Lucy, the wallet.
Lucy found in the garden. نشطب the wallet مرة ثانية. Is belongs to John. So look at it here, Shima, read it.
The wallet Lucy found in the garden belongs to John.
إذا هذه الجمل من 9 وتحت حشوة بتكون. بالجملة الثانية تيجي جوات الجملة الأولى ورا الاسم. Now number 11 يا جورج. جورج number 11. أمل.
Can I?
Yes, you can.
The food was delicious.
Yes. كملي.
The food was delicious. David cooked the food. The food David cooked was delicious.
Okay, look at it. It's okay. That's nice. The food David cooked was delicious. That's good. Now, number 12. Shima.
The food was the car was stolen. My father gave me the car. The car my father gave me. The car my father gave me was stolen.
Yes. Number 13. Tamer.
أستاذ أحاول.
يلا.
The man reported the man to the police was arrested.
طلعي لما نستخدم زمان بأول الجملة، إذا زمان اللي بالنص هون بنحذفها هاي وبنقرا الباقي وبنقلب الجملة هون تيجي. So حاولي مرة ثانية. Try again.
The man
Yes.
reported to the police.
Yes. Was arrested. Was arrested. So it becomes look at it here. The man I reported to the police was arrested. Read it again, please. اقرأيها كمان مرة.
The man has reported to the
I ما هي.
I reported to the police was
arrested يعني اعتقل مسكوه الشرطة. Now number 14. Tamer, can you? Jude.
Can I?
Yes.
The doctor was right. Lucy asked the doctor about her problem. The doctor Lucy asked her about her problem was right.
Thank you. Look at it. Here. The doctor Lucy asked about her problem was right. Now number 15. Carol.
The
waitress.
The waitress. My brother did My brother did was very pretty.
Okay.
The waitress.
Yes.
My brother. The waitress. My brother did.
Yes. Was very
pretty.
Okay. The last one, Lujain.
The secretary is in the office. The boss likes the secretary. The secretary, the boss likes is in the office.
Thank you very much. That's great. Thank you very much for today. Bye bye. Yes تفضل.
حليناها هسه هاد واجب.
هسه ما حليناها خلص. لا الواجب اللي ورا at first at the beginning اللي اخذناه اول شيء. Thank you very much. Bye bye.